Hi, and welcome to MetaStellar Storytime. Today, we are delighted to have my co-host, Elizabeth Eve King, reading a story by Nicole Walsh called Heaven Sent. This story appeared in MetaStellar in September of 2022. Welcome, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Andrea. And so now, without further ado, Heaven Sent by Nicole Walsh. Boss flowed into the office. Shadows rolled in his wake. He loomed over the banks of low screens, desks, and cowering workers. Martis! He roared. Allie winced, lifting a sticky hand. Here. Boss changed trajectory, pulling up short when he spotted her. You're not Martis. You fired Martis last week. Allie spun her chair, folding her long legs, flashing him a dazzling smile. I'm in charge now. The demon looked at her over skeptically. He was 7 feet of huge, dark, mostly unclad muscle. Bat-like wings shed sparks of aphium. He displayed sheets of papers in a clawed, blood-stained hand. You seen this? Yes, Allie lied. This you're doing? Maybe. Maybe, the demon growled. Definitely, Winston snarked from the desk opposite. You're in charge, Allie. Allie gave her 21C a filthy look. Winston had gone for the same job, but had muffed the interview. Necromancers lacked the people skills to excel in an office environment. They were all brooding and hexes. Allie was very good at interviews. She flashed a second bright, sunny smile. I'll fix it, boss. Boss checked the office. Everyone cringed into their work, studying screens and keyboards intently. The demon's handsome face was crumbled with worry. We're not ready for this. Hell Lords are on holidays. The Rift images are on strike. The fallen angels are mid-election. Allie lifted a comforting hand. I know, boss. I'll sort it out. By lunchtime? A plaintive whine crept into his voice. Before lunchtime, Allie soothed. Boss stalked off. The papers in his hand exploded into flames and ashes. Winston narrowed his eyes at Allie. How exactly are you going to fix this? Watch and learn, Allie suggested. The first step would be figuring out what the hell had happened. She clicked her screen on, then blinked in surprise. 3,000 emails? Winston smirked. Allie skimmed the chain, frown deepening as she read the subject lines. She scrolled to the bottom and gasped, reading an email in disbelief. Cinders! She shouted, shoving her chair back violently. Allie stormed across the office. A thorny, ugly as sin demon blinked up at her in confusion, lifting an earbud out of her ear. Cinders hot desking. Since when? Since you said. Allie ground her teeth and stalked through the office, scanning faces. Cinder was at the far end, out of Allie's sightline. The Hell Witch lazed in her chair, playing with her phone, swiping left methodically. She jolted upright when she spotted Allie. Cinders, what did you do? Me? You declared war on heaven. What? When? No. Cinders pointed at Cinder's screen. 4:53 yesterday afternoon. I no. Check, Allie suggested, grinding her teeth. Cinders clacked forward in her chair with a long, suffering sigh, setting her phone face down to hide her burn matches. She squinted at her screen, clicking with deliberate slowness, face furrowed and baffled. Whoa, that's a lot of. Yes, check your scent box. Cinder's black-nailed fingers clicked. Shock blanketed her face. Oh, oh, I thought it was a party invitation. With angels, Allie growled. Cinders gave her a sullen look. What I do in my own time. Torture, blood fiends, and enslavement. Cinders lifted her shoulders helplessly. Party? Cinders, you hit reply all. Did I? Oh, wow, I did. You said, we're in, bring it on. I meant me and Sammy. Well, you just sparked Armageddon. Again. What part of on notice don't you get? Cinder's eyes, ringed with kohl, narrowed. People make mistakes, Ollie. Ollie leaned over the desk, glaring so close she could see the souls writhing in the hell witch's yellow eyes. Not as many as you do, Cinders. Focus on what you're doing. Consider this your final warning. Or what? Or I fire your ass, Allie growled, right here in this chair, just like Wally last week. Do you remember Wally? Cinders shrank back. Allie pointed at the drawer. Cinders hesitated, then slid her phone off the desk, face down into the drawer. Touch that phone before lunchtime, Cinders, and I'll break your hand. Allie pushed off her desk. She stalked past the rest of the office. They were watching her curiously. You're gonna fix this, right? A sludge demon blurbed. Cause I've got like tickets for Limbo this weekend. Cruise on the Styx. Should I cancel? No, Allie growled. A skeleton warrior popped to his feet, waving his hands about. Allie, I was finishing early today because of. Allie raised her hands to block his story. Stop! Everyone, stop! Back to work. I will fix this. How? Winston smirked. Allie dropped into her seat, giving the necromancer a sunny smile. She picked up the phone. It's why I earn the big bucks, Winston. She tapped keys confidently. Allie knew her own team leader's number by heart. Time for some sweet talking. Luckily, angels, even fallen ones, were very good at that.
Hey. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. That was fun.
Thanks. Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Fun to read, huh?
Fun to read all those voices, all
Sure.
those nerdy little Hell's Angels.
Little demons and things.
Then
Very fun.
demons.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you all for joining us today for this story. And we will have more stories soon. Thanks.
Thanks. And you can always read more on metastellar.com and like us and
Sure.
subscribe. And if you want to become a patron or a YouTube subscriber, do that.
Yeah. And also check out the story behind Elizabeth, Gods and Monsters. It is out serialized on MetaStellar Weekly, and you can either hear her read it and or read it yourself. All right. Thanks so much.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you. See you all soon. Bye.
Bye.